So much energy here in the house tonight. We're at Brooklyn Hall. My name is Todd Grisham. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tail of the tape. Julio Cesar Chavez, 5'8" tall with a reach of 68 inches. And he'll be facing Terrence Bud Crawford, 173 centimeters tall, weight 63.5 kilos with a reach of 188 centimeters.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
He is the Grand Campeon, Julio Cesar Chavez, a man that had 90 professional fights before recording his first. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound. A lot of trash talk. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. That punch lands. This fight has a real good flow to it. All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
It's all offense all the time. Brilliant hook there. One punch could change everything in this battle. Can't find a home with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last. And there's the bell to start round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Catch and shoot. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Missing with that jab. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
No rest for the weary. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Who's He's willing to go where the other fighter won't. A perfect counter shot. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round.
Big, deep breath. Big, deep breath.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3. Oh, give me your breath.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
He's up, but for how long? Look at us. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Does well to block that left jab. That jab doesn't score. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Back at it in round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Jab did not score. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And wait a minute! He caught him clean! Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Can't score with that hook again. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great round. Now, relax. Just the same again.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back
Here, and he'll start tiring out. Just stay focused. Don't let
down. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're gonna let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's gonna be confident. You gotta take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
Back into the fight. Great round. So just keep him on the end.
Take away that confidence. Stop him in his track.
That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so he
Round that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're wet.
don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take
And that'll
him out.
do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Put your boxing back together.
But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Let's go.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Swing and a miss with the jab. They blocked the left there. Tried to score with the uppercut. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Crawford is dazed. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
What are you
Let's
doing?
see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Good round. Feel good? Good man.
Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that.
But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
You win this next round for me, kid. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get this boxing back together.
Let's start the 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That jab misses. Catch and shoot. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Terence Crawford just got rocked. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
That's like...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
The jab doesn't quite connect. They blocked the left there. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. What a...
He's getting soft on me.
Here we go, it's round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
They're both trying for a knockout. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Dios mío! It's Julio Cesar Chavez! We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Oh my goodness! Chavez is on the canvas! Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A little kick.
Let's talk about Chavez. And there's the bell for round 8. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Just avoids the left uppercut. Both men step back for just a moment. Crawford's legs are all over the place. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back in.
Oh, and Chavez goes down! I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You saw it here live, a knockout win.